So this cheered me up a little bit yesterday. Can you see it? I bought a sample for a vest for the association. And it looks pretty cool. But for a sample, there's all like kind of white smush around it. So I don't know what happened where they made it, but something didn't go well. So I sent them an email already because I want to order more of them for our board members. But not with this smushy stuff around it. For the rest, I like it. In other news, yesterday I was working on the stuff for against the birds. And what do you know today? We already have the stuff. So sometimes it says like 5 days delivery time and then it's here after 1 day. And sometimes they say 1 day delivery time and it's like 2 weeks. So yeah, if I would have known it would have come today, I probably would have not done the temporary stuff yesterday. I just wasn't counting on it. So I think this is pretty good stuff for our purpose. They sell it as wire for your solar panels to protect them from birds. But I think it's also gonna be perfect for our anti-bird purpose. If it bends and it cuts, then it's fine. That is gonna be a lot of cutting. We might need to take a separate day for that. Should have done this a long time ago, Dana. Just like the gutters. So I found the small wire for the cutter, the grass, the trimmer for the grass. But do you guys remember yesterday when you were standing right there and I was saying like, I don't remember where this roll is that we bought? That was not in the box. It's actually right here. While I was talking yesterday about where this roll is, you guys may have been pointing this way. Now this is the thicker wire though for the bigger trimmer. But I thought I was editing the video and it was just, I wasn't even editing it. I was replaying it this morning because I like to look at myself. And I was like, it's right there. So yeah, I thought that was kind of funny for you guys. Is our tube fix holding? Seems like it. Now the mistake I made is I put more water in here. And Alex, the last time when he worked on the car, he put antifreeze in there. And I thought antifreeze was only relevant when it freezes in your country. But if you don't put antifreeze, then everything is gonna rust, like in the end, like the water pump and stuff. So that's not a good idea. So I actually wanted to try and drain it, but the antifreeze is also mixed with water normally, if it's concentrated. So I think I put in like half a liter of water. I think it might be not a problem if we just fill it up the rest with antifreeze and leave a little bit of water in there. Change of plan. I'm first gonna try it with water. I don't know if it's like not leaking anymore. I first want to test it. Plus I don't know what kind of coolant there is in there now. The pink one or the green one. So I think after this I'm gonna drain it anyway. But it's probably gonna be a hassle to get this hose off the bottom. Okay. This is also kind of worrying. Why is there so much water going into the radiator? Where did this water go? I think we even need a refill. Another problem we have is what you already heard, is that it's squeaking. Alex put on a new belt and a new water pump. Maybe even 2 new belts. But especially when it starts up, it's for the first couple of minutes it's squeaking. But not always. So that is the overflow from the radiator. So why is that bubbly? It's not on temperature yet. Is it like air escaping from the system? Uncle Richard sent me a message the other day. Can you hear me screaming at the TV screen when I was working on the Fiat? I said to him, the only thing I hear is, I hate working on cars. Uncle Richard rather works on diggers. Seems like our tube fix is working. For now. It says here it's getting up to temperature. Was that the van kicking in? No. But the engine suddenly starts running a lot. A lot more RPM when I put on the van inside. Huh? Also more bubbles. No van. Steam. Vogel. So the van problem is not fixed. Ah, okay. So we thought we fixed the problem. So for instance, this Fiat engine, it seems a lot less complicated to me than this one. Why is that? This one is like 3 years older. Younger. can we open it already? Doesn't seem we've lost any more water. Well, I activated the relay to see if the van itself is still working. Which, except for some minor squeaking, it is. That is not a good sign, because we still have the same problem. Something is preventing the van from kicking on. And basically, like half a year ago, we already checked like everything, like the thermostat, all kind of other stuff, and we eventually came to the computer, and Alex ordered a new computer, and then it worked for a bit. So what hopefully didn't happen is that before something fried the computer, and now we got a new computer, and now maybe the same thing fried the new computer. Well, new second-hand computer. That will be a bummer. A big bummer. Yeah, not much more I can do at this point. I'm gonna show Alex the video. See if he has any suggestions what we can try. As he's already quite experienced with our Mazda. Why are you not relaxing in sunshine? ¿Por qué? I actually think I heard a bird right now, like when I put down the roll of maize. I heard something. You hear that? You can't get out. So he got in here, hopefully. He's watching us. Look, it says 1 guilder 50. It's like from way before we went to the Euros. I bought this in Holland at an auction. It was like from a small business that stopped, but it was already like stored in a barn somewhere for years. So it's probably from somewhere from the 90s. I was looking for these things. I'm still having a lot of fun with all this stuff that I bought then. Like all these screws and stuff. And I think I paid like 200 euros for, I think, 8 pallets. But like stacked very low because it was all heavy stuff. It's all like screws and hinges and stuff like that. Still having fun with my 200 euros. A hammer. Maybe it's a good time to use our belt. I wanted to say, they probably got back in there already. That doesn't work. It's not going in there. I think the staples might not be strong enough to keep this in for multiple years. So I thought I'd try some normal nails with like a big head on it. But there's no nails going in there. Even if this works, we wouldn't have enough staples. So, just out of curiosity, would this work? Not without power. Hey. It is working, but it's a lot of fiddling, guys. A lot of fiddling. I think I'm getting the hang of the fiddling now. Zoe's trying to see if she stares long enough if the door goes open. Batata. Batata. Only one batata. That is a thick pancake. Oh yeah, we'll do this in a day, no worries. This thing also. New douche. Most work is cutting all these openings to size. I don't want to cut out too much. So that means I'm cutting the same part like several times. So here now I have a sort of rough cut. And then I fix it first to the batten. And then I cut it a little bit more so it goes inside. In this case, none of the staples took. And then the thing started working again. It's a hassle. Hassle! I got this side all in. Fairly good. I'm not very happy with the way it looks though from a distance. It looks ugly. Maybe there's a better way to do this. I think I found a better way. I'm gonna make these kind of templates that exactly fit in there. And then that only takes 2 staples. And then I'm gonna cut the whole length with just how much? 3 or 4 of those openings, and then put that around on the whole bottom side. And then put another one here, like only this height, all the way. We're going for a walk? Old-fashioned roof tile. I can approve of that. Zoe, come on, sweetie. Small bath? The sun is not even gone down. Batata! There was birdies fiddling right here. Hello! So this can come off again. Very easy. And I made a whole bunch of these template thingies. course, not that I can exactly see what I'm doing anymore, because our lovely yellow friend is leaving us already. But yeah, they're still trying to get in here. That's not good. They're very persistent. I work a lot faster when I can't see what I'm doing. This is gonna be an amazing lot of cuts. The whole length of the house I need to cut.